ride players very graceful about this. It's very common to have the audio made so that there's maybe a little bit of play here, depending on how precise the ride system is. So the audio overlaps and crossfades into each other well. But at some point it's going to hit this point and it's going to trigger scene 4, and it's going to gracefully transition into scene 4. And then it's going to keep going, 5, 6, 7, wrap back around. Okay, normal operation, very simple. Nothing complicated about that. This is how we've done it for a long time. This is where it gets a little hairy. Let's say that vehicle stops. So let's say we stopped at 1 minute 50 seconds into the ride profile. Okay, so we're monitoring some other bits in the tags in the PLC. So whether or not the vehicle is running, or the ride system's running, whether or not the vehicle is at speed, and then the position of the vehicle, which is obviously going to kind of decelerate. Okay, so ride is stopped now here. Eventually, at some point, the ride's going to restart, whether it's 2 seconds later, or 5 minutes later, or an hour later, who knows? Hopefully not that late. So the system's going to engage. Eventually, the ride vehicle is going to get back up to speed. Once it's at show speed, we can safely calculate where we're going to be and where we need to queue to. Okay, so here's where we kind of read, okay, we're at this position right now. Go ahead and queue scene 5 based on our current position, which is calculated to be 1 minute 53 seconds. So we should start perfectly synchronously back with the ride profile audio. So, and this is just happening locally in this example. Through the power of that choke control engine, if ride player is the control source for other systems as well, it could also dispatch triggers to the AV SSCs to do the same exact thing. Hey, I want you to start scene 5 sequence at an offset of 1 minute 53 seconds. Go. And then it coordinates its own start as well. Those start in sync using that whole PTP engine. So everybody with me? Makes sense? Okay, this works for the wayside as well. So here's another situation here where we've got an AV SSC, a projection subsystem, doing nothing but playing the same video over and over. Okay, so it's playing scene 1 video. Eventually scene 1 video is going to come to an end. So I actually modeled this after FJ, so there's actually multiple videos triggering at different positions, the carousel. But the idea is the same. At some point I'm going to hit a trigger point, and I'm going to trigger the video to play again, so it'll seamlessly splice in the next play. Okay, same situation here. So this is the situation with carousel where it's a moving piece, so there is a PLC involved. So it's the same situation. Basically the carousel slowing down or stopping. At some point it's going to restart, get back up to speed, where we make that calculation of, okay, we need to restart, or we need to re-queue scene 1 now at a 5-second offset, and then it'll resume synchronously with the carousel position. So this works no matter whether it's a ride player or uncompressed bin loop on the wayside. They can coordinate with each other to trigger these restarts, and everything is harmonious. Any questions?